Hey, my name is Arnold van Gelder, Dunneviel, and I'm from Holland. I used to be a guy that had a lot of insecurities, and I was depressed a lot in my life. I had no clue who I was at all, and because of that, I found a lot of joy in drinking alcohol pretty much every day. I was a heavy drinker, and I smoked pot every day for years and years, and I just tried to have as much fun as possible. So I ended up snowboarding a whole lot, lived in the mountains, and I kind of went after my dream. But after a while it was not fulfilling anymore. And then one night, being back in Holland, I was sitting there on the couch for many weeks because my shoulder was so messed up that I needed surgery, and I could not do anything, had a lot of pain. And a friend of mine from university, he actually started to talk about Jesus. And when he told me about Jesus, I was rolling on the floor because I was like, wow, this guy is crazy. How could he ever have met Jesus, you know? He probably never existed, and if he did, then he already died. So I was laughing. I was rolling on the floor, literally laughing, because I thought he was insane. Then he started to share about a relationship with Jesus. And I found myself back an hour later with my mouth wide open, and I heard myself saying, I want that too. And he said, yeah, you can have it, it's for everybody. And he started to share like how Jesus even loved me, and how he was there for me. I had never heard something like that before. So I got so excited and I said, wow, I really want this, because I want to change my life. And I had tried to a couple of times before, but I could not, because I was so into these patterns of partying and smoking and drinking. And that night he left. The next morning I was home alone and I said, God, if you really exist, come on, I'm ready for you. And then I heard his audible voice talking to me. He said, here I am. And this was the most beautiful thing I've ever heard in my entire life. His voice was so powerful and so much love. And it was so beautiful. Actually, I have no words to describe this voice. And right away I knew, hey, what my friend had told me the night before, this is real. It's true. And because of that, I thought, wow, this is so funny. So I started laughing. I could not stop laughing. After a while, even my cheeks were hurting. And then I thought, wow, this is so beautiful. I cannot remember that I was laughing this hard, being sober, and not being influenced by alcohol or drugs. And then I thought, wow, this feels so good. I almost felt like sinking through my bed. I was laying on my bed, and because I felt so peaceful. And then suddenly, it was like a hammer hit me, and I realized that God had been with me all those 25 years. So I said, wow, God, you were with me all those 25 years? And he said, yes, again with this lovely, beautiful voice. And then I totally broke down. I have no clue. I have no idea how many years I had not cried up to this point, but it must have been a long, long time. And I started weeping as a little boy. I was sobbing, and I felt so much love from him that suddenly I realized the things that I had done in my life had really hurt his heart. So I was begging him to never leave me, and he said, no, I will never leave you, because I thought, wow, he is busy, you know, there are 6 billion people out there, so he has to move on. But he said, no, I will never leave you, I will stay with you, and he did. It's just an amazing adventure ever since then.